focus of true love extends beyond self gratification. Now, it's about mutual growth, support, respect, and understanding. Now, both partners, they are invested in each other's happiness and their well being. So, and also get this because true love means accepting each other's imperfections and loving the whole person, their flaws, all of it, which I love greatly. Now, fellas, do you agree with this here? Do you agree with this here about true love?
Absolutely. True love definitely means, accepting that person for who they are, all their flaws and what they're worth and, their imperfections, like Damien said. So definitely if you could love somebody, love with your full, love all. Don't just love their looks. Don't just love their eyes. Don't just love, their voice. Love all of it. Love all of it. I like to say, if you're gonna love me, you're gonna love you're gonna love everything that comes with me. And that's me, my friend, my family, my food. So
come on now,
everything.
Right. Yeah. Because just like what you said, Prince TJ, you can't just like only like certain like with the looks, with the eyes, this and that. No, if you love me, you gotta love all of me, seriously. And I quite experienced that in one of my relationships because this person has said to me that they love everything about me. Seriously, they did. They love everything about me, but then they was like, oh, wait a minute. No, I don't like your personality. Or no, I don't think you're handsome anymore. I think you're this way. I'm like, wait a minute. Why did you tell me something firsthand? But then out of nowhere, out of the blue, you just saying, see, you gotta be upfront with people. Like once, if you want to be in a relationship, you're gonna start dating, you have to have those serious talks because you can't, I know it will happen later on down the road, but I mean, let's talking about it firsthand so we know where we're at. Do I want to continue on with this relationship or not? Am I right about that? Because who wants to hear that later down to the road in the middle? I certainly do. No.
It's always when the couple breaks up and they'll be like, I didn't want to be with your ugly ass anyway. I'm like, wait a minute. What? Now I'm ugly because you were just with me for all the time. And now I'm like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Or, when in the relationship, they'll be like, well, you ugly. Well, you with this ugly person, all right? So,
yeah. Y'all right. That's really true because a lot of people. I'm not gonna say a lot of people. I definitely get what Damien's saying. You need to be upfront with people because when you tell somebody the truth later, it really, really takes a toll. Like I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be honest, 100%. I think we stay honest here. I never really experienced true love before. Never really experienced it. Never really experienced it because I will kind of be taken for granted and I will kind of be led on to something that's not there. I think I told TJ this story. You remember on the radio I was telling you about this Valentine's Day fail?
Yeah.
yeah. Like we was chilling, having a good time, talking all the time, did what I was supposed to do, did what I was going to do and everything in between. And come Valentine's Day, break up with me right before I do my late night show. And later on the line, you just start telling the truth. And she's like, well, I didn't want to hurt you. Well, it would have been better if you would have told me then before telling me now. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And low key, I just kind of like to distance from love now because of the trauma. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to be told something totally different. I don't want to get your first impression and then later on down the line, I don't want to get your come again.
Yeah.
Because that's all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, Prince TJ.
Wait, so Brad, do you have trust issues?
No. I don't have trust issues because I can trust people, but I just kind of
Mhm.
over it. I'm just over it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's not like I don't trust nobody. I could trust somebody. Like that's me, vice versa. Like I want people to trust me as if I could trust them. Because
Right.
I'm built.
Uh-huh.
I'm built on trust. I need people to be trustworthy. Because if you're not trustworthy, then you can't never go nowhere.
Yes.
But me personally, I'm just like, you know, why take the time to go through that again? You know what I'm saying? Where it's just not going to be truthful, it's not going to be right, it's just not going to work out. So why even bother? You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely. When do you think you would fall in love again? Then
Maybe so, but at the moment, I'm not really interested in it no more.
but then when do you think?
Honestly, I don't know. I mean, it's been a cycle where I would say high school, then senior year, then college, after college. I don't know. It just happens when it happens. I don't really have time for that.
And I can totally feel you on that, Bronir, because with me, like I'm no, I don't know, will I ever find that true love for me? Because I thought in that one relationship I was in, like we was both at one point very committed with each other, and we thought that no, seriously, that we was going to like end up being together. Like we at one point we had those talks with each other,
Mm-hmm.
and I was so very invested
Mm-hmm.
into that. But
Mm-hmm.
then out of nowhere, it's like that person had truly broke my heart, like for real, broke my heart. And I'm like, I don't want to ever experience that again. Like
I believe
seriously.
you. I believe you in that, man. Because when a fella's heart is broken, it's totally not the end of the world. But when a woman's heart is broken, it's love song after love song after love song. I get what you're saying on that. Me personally, people ask me, "Bro, your love life, you're so versatile in helping other people out relationships. Where's yours?" Mm. You tell me.
No.
You tell me. You tell me when, and I'll try. But
Right.
I don't want to
I
say I like this, but
I never really felt the need to believe in a heartbreak, if that makes sense. I feel that um if somebody breaks your heart, get up and move on. Get up and move on. I feel that
But it like sorry to cut you off. I mean it may, like depend like on the situation. Like if it's like short term, I would say yeah, get over it. But I mean if it's something like long term, like many years, that's
yeah,
gonna take some time.
absolutely. But people who just sit there, I'm talking about the people, if we're talking long term relationship, I'm talking people who just sit there for about maybe, 6 months, or maybe a year, sit there in sorrow, sit there, wanting sympathy and,
Oh,
not doing anything with their life. I'm like, get up and do something. Don't let one person slug your life over. Don't let one person just ruin the rest of your life. Get up. You know, oh, I'm gonna say this one quote that Tyler Perry said on one of his plays before. You can sit there and cry. You can sit there and want sympathy and all of that. But at the end of the day, you need to get up, go get you a life, get your life back, and don't let somebody ruin your life, because at the end of the day, they're gone. They are probably out living their best life, not even thinking of you, while you're sitting there thinking of that person sitting there having no money or something. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
and that's a good lesson for me to learn. Well, that's a good lesson I did learn because I had a real relationship, as early as when I take her 7th, 8th, around 7th, 8th grade, beginning of high school,
Okay.
and it was real tight, real cool, and we were kind of off and on because the love was still there. Like I'm not gonna hold you, that's literally my sister type vibe now. Like we still tight like this because we just was going through that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna hold you. Like there were times where we just sit on the phone, just stay there and talk. Like I'm not gonna hold you. Like when you were dating in middle school, you was kind of telling girls, I want to do this when I grow up. I want to do this. Da, 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 da. She told me she wanted to go to the army. And then she called me the day she got to the army. And it's like, remember when we told each other that when we were younger? And look at me now. I'm in the army. And then you would say you wanted to go to school and be in media. And then a year later, I was like, I'm in school for media. She's like, oh. And then we were like real true. Like she would like literally, whenever she calls and answer the phone, I'm always there because that's a true example of somebody that's really gonna be there for you. That's a true example of real love. Like I'm not gonna hold you. You may not be with that person for a minute, but eventually, if you have a good ex that's real cool, yes, that person may have done hard things or rough things to you, but they still rock with you and they still gonna, value you and respect you as a person. Then I just respect back. You know what I mean? That's one of my really, really sisters, my good sisters now. You know what I'm saying? Like, love her to
I love those type of relationships where, they might be an ex, but at the end of the day, if it didn't end on bad terms, then but what's the point of sitting there hating each other, right? That's just the way of friendship. So I'm definitely feeling that because I'm still friends with, one of the people that I dated. It was like
You are.
fifth or sixth grade, and that was in Florida, and I live in Texas, and we're still, to text and FaceTime here and there. I love those relationships.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna hold you. I never called her out of her name. We argued. That's one of my first time arguing with somebody as a relationship. Our arguments be so loud.
Tell us. You got to.
We be arguing over the littlest things. She'd be like, why you pick up the phone so late? Because I'm doing this. What do you want me to do? I'm like, what do you want me to do? You want to let my phone die? I mean, we could die together.
No.
Please. I'll play. She didn't say that. She didn't say that. But those arguments are really, really simple. But you have to really invest time in that because you know how girls are. You know how girls. So like literally, like we were so cool, man. And there were moments in her life where she needed me, I was there. And then moments in my life when I needed her, she was there for me. Because literally, like when something was going on with her family and they were in the hospital for weeks, I stayed on the phone with her, literally, day in, day from sun up to sundown.
That's a gentleman right there. That's a gentleman, right?
And vice versa. When something happened to me and my family, she was right there with me. You know what I'm saying? So it's versatile. And I met her mama for the first time too. Her mama loves me.
Yes, bro. All right, but I need to ask y'all something. All right, so now we're talking about like being close friends with an ex. Well, so if you had a present,
not all of them.
if you had a present relationship right now, and you were still friends with your ex, what do you think your present relationship would say?
Jealousy. Oh, you talk to her. You talk to her some more. You talk to her so much. You barely talk to me. I'm sorry. It's some type of jealousy that's gonna happen. Like I'm sorry to tell you,
of course,
if you spend time talking to your ex and you have a girl with you, because the girl mainly is saying we forget exes. We don't talk about exes no more. But there's that one good ex that still pick up the phone and talk to you. That's like a close friend to you because you have to understand you have to be friends. You have to be friends before you get into a relationship.
Of course. Yeah. That's why I question, because the relationship that I am in now, like I just said, I'm still very close friends with an ex in the past, and she really doesn't have a problem with that, but she doesn't really show any. I mean, I don't know what's deep inside, but she doesn't really show any jealousy.
And see, that's good because that's the maturity of life. Like, don't be jealous about somebody's being friends with their ex. I'm sorry, but if they spend so many times, I've known that girl. Hold on. Great.
Wait a minute. Hold that thought. Would you be jealous if your girlfriend was still friends with her ex?
Now, see.
Let's get real. Get real.
I wouldn't be jealous. Like, I wouldn't care because she knows who she coming to at night.
Okay. I'm gonna drop
I'm not even gonna,
this.
But to go on what I was saying, I
I'm gonna be
know her for 7 years. We got history.
I'm gonna be pissed. I'm jealous.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie too. If this ex is dumb and stupid and just treated you like
They're
duty,
they're
I'll be,
all.
I'll be very dumb. I'll be very dumb with you. I'll be dumb in them hands. I'll be dumb and sit in the jail cell and knocking him out. You know what I'm saying? Not dumb in hands, but I would have a hate for him. You know what I'm saying? Because why would you go talk to the ex that was hurting you? Why?
I'll be
Why?
very jealous. I mean, I'm a very jealous type of person anyway.
I mean, yeah. At the first moment, yes. Yeah,
I think everybody on this panel is a jealous guy. Very jealous. Very jealous. So I asked that question, if you'd be jealous if your girlfriend was still friends with her ex. I think everybody's answer should be yes, yes, and me, yes.
yeah. I ain't gonna hold you. I will be jealous.
Damien.
A time will hurting me. You know?
Damien, what? I got
Yeah, go ahead.
I got
Get your piece.
Yeah,
no.
you have
I got nothing because y'all know I'm not definitely friends with my ex. Because no, because she
no, I'm
did terribly wrong to me. No, why would I want to be friends with you? I'm glad for y'all. I'm glad for y'all that y'all are, but not for me over here.
wait.
I don't wish her luck. Honestly, because while if it see here's the thing with me. Here's the thing with me. If our relationship, if it had was going very well,
No, I know.
then why are we not still together? That's the
No,
thing. No,
no,
Baby,
no, no,
that's not how that works.
we not.
no, no,
Hey,
no.
what'd you say?
So
Say it again. Say it again for the people in the back.
I said, I don't even know what I said now
Exactly.
because my mind just went blank. But
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't wish my ex well. I don't. I
But
don't.
I feel like if you don't, if you do that, if you like wish bad on your ex,
I
I feel like
do. I do.
then you don't really care about being with that person. Like you still have feelings for that person. That's what I.
Heck no. Heck no.
That's what I believe. Because if
Heck
you
no.